Silence set in stone. We belong to dirt road. I will take you home.
Happy Tuesday, one and all. You gonna stay? You gonna stay? I think it's gonna stay. But how's it going, everybody? Looks like Phoenix was the first one here. Must had his finger on the button. I think the stream was up for all of 10 seconds before Phoenix stampeded through the gate with that one. Phoenix! Well, welcome in, my friend. And then Lamp is here as well. Howdy, howdy, indeed. Great burp. So, when we last left our hero, he was at the beginning of a memorial-filled weekend. And despite all the remembrance, your boy totally spaced on prepping the Death Squid Seltzer. And Jim's sneaking in with a 5-bomb. Jim! Thank you so much. Right off the bat.
Jimmer today gifted a tier 1 sub to Fisherman 2418. Nisrain _ got drafted by Jimmer today.
Trashly's hitting the ground running today.
Sub to Nisrain _
Tonight. Just right.
Gutenberg Noah got drafted by Jimmer today. Jimmer today gifted a tier 1 sub to Gutenberg Noah. Tessentist got drafted by Jimmer today. Jimmer today gifted a tier 1 sub to Tessentist.
Thank you so much for that 5-bomb, Jim. Greatly appreciated, as always. Heck of a way to start our stream. But yeah, I have no excuse. I just absolutely, completely, 100% forgot. As soon as I remembered the fact that I was going to go buy another SodaStream bottle. I was going to prep it. I was going to do all this other stuff to have it ready for tonight. And I just completely forgot. So, I will make my solemn promise. Where the heck's my calendar? That we will make it our very first stream of February, which is 1 week from tonight on the 4th. Because Lamp can't be here is it next? Like, after this? What the heck was that? Hello? Weird. Something just went in my head. Right into my brain head. Next Tuesday or Friday. All right, we will prep it for next Tuesday to kick off our February festivities. And that way I can be reminded on Friday if it's not already being prepped.
Hey, everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah, everything is gonna be okay.
Everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah, I know it. It's gonna be okay.
Everything's gonna be okay.
Okay!
I said everything's gonna be fucking okay.
But yes, indeed, it will be. So next Tuesday, come hell or high water or the bad end of the beach that nobody goes to, we'll be kicking off our first February stream with the salted, mummified death squid pain water. And I even, to make sure everything was honky-dory and all squared away and in order and everything, I mean, you can't see it right now because it's in the other room, but I finally got my SodaStream hooked up to my proper CO2 tank. You know, the big 5-pound chungus I've had in here forever that we used to do the regular carbing with. So that's now hooked up to my SodaStream, thanks to an adapter I found on Amazon, and it works really well. So I'm stoked for that. So we'll be able to gas that squid to heck and back. Can always eat a piece of the death squid tonight, you know, for science. I could, but I want to save that exposure for being in the pain water, you know, because it's been so long that it's been relegated to myth and legend, and I don't want to ruin the overall experience of that effect. But we will, now that you mention it, we will, as a control, we will try the regular standard ass salted mummified death squid as a control next week. But it'll happen. It's gonna happen, and that'll launch us into February. And being our first February stream 1 week from tonight, that'll also hopefully motivate me into like doing some sound alert refreshes and all this other stuff, because we've kind of been slack-a-lacking on that. So it's time to get back on the wall. Back on the wall? Back on the ball, concern it. I'm not Humpty Dumpty. I'm not going back up on the wall. I'd probably fall down and break my ass into a million pieces. So this is your last Friday. So you're going down to the wire, like right to the bitter end of January, and then you're done. Looks like the cruise Phoenix wanted to go on isn't gonna happen. Is there a reason for it? Or is it just like they just are like, this isn't happening? Because that's disappointing. Airfare. Oh, okay, I see. Not happening for you, not happening in general. I mean, I can understand that. Timed it perfectly so it wouldn't interfere with the Royal Rumble Saturday. Hey, there you go. And that is, since that's the only thing on my agenda this weekend, I should have plenty of time to get myself that new SodaStream bottle and be ready to roll. But speaking of SodaStream, for us SodaStream havers out there, I got a pre-release email from SodaStream today that they now have Pepsi Wild Cherry available from SodaStream. So the wild cherry syrup. But before I got a little earlier, like an hour before that, I was wondering when that was going to come out, and I went to the SodaStream site, and there's a whole bunch of other shit on there that they haven't formally announced. The big one that I noticed, they're now selling Mountain Dew Code Red, both regular and Code Red Zero, on SodaStream, as well as Mug root beer. So I've got a SodaStream order coming. So maybe we'll get to try some fancy new flavors if they get here by Friday. It will be allegedly playing in your Discord for others to watch. Allegedly. So. But you got just SodaStream cranberry raspberry for tonight. Let's launch it, everybody. Cheers. Especially to you,
Whoa.
Mare Bear.
Mare Bear Panda Booty just cheered 1 bits. Swiggity swa ooty.
Swiggity swa ooty. How you doing, Mare Bear? He's from Fort Lauderdale. So that would probably mean you'd have to fly into like Tampa or Orlando and then get to Fort Lauderdale. I don't know. I've flown to Florida once in my life, and that was just to get to Puerto Rico. I love some crabbin'. Do you mean to see cranberry? Cranraz, there you go. I thought it was something like that. Oh, you could fly straight to Fort Lauderdale. Shows what I know, don't it? Although I could now fly myself directly from Burlington to either Orlando or Tampa, because Frontier is finally back in Burlington, so I don't need to drive to Hartford or Boston to catch a free flight. So that's pretty sweet. Or Miami is the closest to there. Your uncle lives in Fort Lauderdale. Mare Bear's uncle lives in Fort Lauderdale. Well, that's a dinger, Phoenix, or sorry, something as stupid as transportation has to has to ruin your plans. Yay, I love one-trip flights. I say this with a grain of salt. I don't mind a layover as long as it's not in Atlanta. I never want to go back to that airport again. Never, ever, ever. Under threat of torture and waterboarding. If I ever end up in Atlanta again, it was a cruel joke of the universe. Maybe I had 2 semi-okay days of work, despite making a big fuck up today. Well, semi-okay is still okay. Hashtag glass half empty. So you could fly from Burlington to Florida, then to Puerto Rico. Yeah, exactly. And from either Orlando or Tampa. There is a bit of a layover there, so it would technically still be faster to drive to Hartford and fly direct from Hartford to San Juan. But I could just go to Burlington, get on a plane, fly to Tampa or Orlando, and then hop on another plane and go to Puerto Rico. So, and I'm very, very, very strongly considering doing that in a couple weeks when my boss gets back from Japan. Just because this winter has been so much damn winter. I just need even like two days of someplace nice and not winter. And Puerto Rico's right there. So we'll see. Anybody want to come? It's almost like the less interaction I have with the bitch staff, the more calm and collected I am. Yeah, who'd have thunk the less exposure you have to the shit that makes your work bad, that the better things would be. Tide goes in, tide goes out. You can't explain that. Yeah, Florida's a hop, skip, and a jump from Puerto Rico. Yeah, and last time I went, the flight routed through Tampa, and again, that flight was fine. I had no problems with it, except the fact that got in so damn late. Well, Mayor Bear, let's go. Couple weeks, let's go. I love warmer weather right now, but I got to save those days off for some work. I hear you, Lamp. I hear you. But one of these days, one of these years, we'll all have to go back to Ponce and stay at that same hotel and not have the stupid time scheduling restrictions on us that we had before. Gonna try to get an application done tonight because I plan on giving notice as soon as you move. Hell yeah, Mayor Bear. Get it done. Get the fuck out of there. And then it's onward and upward. Live stream time. Well, yeah, we'd have to. Then it couldn't accidentally be deleted for completely unknown reasons that had nothing to do with me. But yeah, that'd be pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Instead, it'll be accidentally deleted from the VOD. It'll be terms of service for reckless activity or something. So Phoenix says, next plan is just a regular cruise sometime in September when airfare is the lowest. That sounds reasonable. That sounds reasonable. Looking to leaving out of New York City. New house, new job, new haircut. Everything must be new. Hell yeah, Mayor Bear. New year, new you. New everything. Fuck everything else. Well, another thing that I guess I have to look forward to this year is, in addition, to what I can regularly do with my flight pass, they're also opening up free companion fares. So once that comes into effect, anywhere I'm flying by myself for free, I can take someone else with me for free if I want. I just have to put them on my ticket with me. So, could make for some fun adventures. I've missed January winter because Tokyo's warm above 32 all the time. In 2 days, back to minus 10 or worse. Yay. Enjoy it. Enjoy it while you can, Jim. And I know my area of the continent is a bit different than yours, but this has been a friggin' winter. This has been a so much winter for the amount of winter we've had. And I guess I have to contend with another snowstorm tomorrow, either going to or coming home from work, or both. Yesterday and today yesterday was super nice. It was actually above like 32 degrees 0 Celsius here, and the sun was out, and it was awesome. And I was like, wow, maybe things will actually get a little spring-like, even though it's too early for that. And then today it was back to like single digits, but the sun was still out. Now is the winter of our discontent. Yup. I need a companion. I'm cheap. Just one flight to Puerto Rico. It's all it'll cost. I'm glad the first is on a Saturday the next 2 months, because I got to do my prosperity cinnamon spell at both my rental and the new house. I remember the one time we went to Puerto Rico over winter, and it was the one fucking time it was like 50s in Vermont. So you escaped nice weather here. Yeah, I don't remember what it was here back in March when I went, but I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. I had my ass on the beach. So much for escaping the cold. Anya! Welcome in, Anya May. Nice to see ya. But yeah, I think my boss comes back from Japan on I think he said the 5th, if I'm remembering correctly. So that's, I think, a week from tomorrow. So, at some point in February, I want to go somewhere. And somewhere as in, like, out of New England where I'm not driving a car. Because 2 weeks from tonight... Oh, well, here's my announcement for it. 2 weeks from tonight is a stream we're going to have to miss after all this time. Unless I have a good connection at the venue. But anyway, it's my first concert of the year. I'll be going to Boston for an early Valentine's Day concert with the lovely Lauren Mayberry, singer of Churches. So pretty stoked for that. But that's the 11th. So I may see if I can't stream some of the show, but again, I've never been to this venue before. I don't know what it's like. But we'll see. I remember when we left in college, it was a freaky hot day. Then it was a blizzard when we returned. But I was thankful it was a blizzard, because I walked out of the airport in Burlington, and your boy was glowing in the dark. He was sunburned so bad, and I was just standing there in my whatever I don't know why I can't freaking remember the not offensive name of those shirts, those redneck shirts. Why can I never remember them? February 2025, February 11th, Tuesday. Yeah, I guess tank top works. Yeah, what Lamp said. I just don't feel like saying that on stream. But that's what we used to colloquially call them. But anyways, just walking out of the airport into the blizzard just wearing that and just my arms, my chest, my face, my back, I'm just like, whoop, 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 whoop. I'm just glowing because I'm so burned, but it feels so nice. And then we went straight to the University Mall and picked up my Nintendo Wii that I had on pre-order. That tells you how long ago that was. Sheesh. And it's the only thing I know them to be. Yeah, exactly. And that's why I always like when they're like, okay, they're whatever, they're tank tops or whatever. We need just a different slang term for them, and then I'll remember it. Muscle shirts, yeah, I guess. But anyway, the point was just like I was in like a nothing of a shirt, and it was so nice because I was a walking nuclear power plant, outputting so many BTUs of radiant heat energy. It's bro, man, brah. But hopefully, I mean, because you can't guarantee these things, but hopefully the next time I go to Puerto Rico, it'll be third time's a charm, and I won't end up sunburned because I'll get the strongest stuff money can buy, because even 50 isn't enough for me. Like glowing, yeah, I was like glowing Mr. Burns. I bring you love.
I'm so happy.
Sounds like CB Geek is here as well.
Whoa, Chris Amp just shared 2 bits. You need SPF 100 billion.
I was wondering what number that was, but Trashly smart sometimes. She knew what it was. You and I are both fair and have to have the 70 plus. Yeah, I saw the 50, and I think there was a SPF 100 on the shelf too. And I don't know why I just grabbed the 50. I was like, well, should be fine. It wasn't. But now I know. And now I know better. That's JNR Today. That's his username, but his name is Jim Mare Bear. I just put a ton of zeros and stopped eventually. Well, it was until it wasn't. True. That is true. What I should have done, I probably would have been okay if I brought it out with me and literally reapplied it like every 20 to 30 minutes. But I didn't. I applied a thick coat in my room, went out on the beach for like 90 minutes to 2 hours, got lunch, went back to my room, reapplied it, and then went back out on the beach for another couple hours. So it probably could be enough if I just constantly reapply it. But your boy is so fair. But welcome in everybody who's popping in now. Nice to see ya. CP Geek, Waddy, how y'all doing? As we unfortunately announced at the top of the stream, tonight was supposed to be the Salted Mummified Death Squid Seltzer, but with 3 days of memorial things that I did over the weekend, I completely forgot. So we are doing it 1 week from tonight, which will be our first stream of February 4th. And we will do the Salted Mummified Death Squid Seltzer once and for all. And yeah. I'm going to buy a new SodaStream bottle and everything for it, just because I don't think that funk will ever come out. And then I'll save the bottle for other weird shenanigans we feel like gassing. No, Chris, not for me. And redheads are especially susceptible to easy burn. Yep, and I got that half redhead in me. You can tell because of that. Thanks, Ma.
Whoa. Chris Lamp just cheered 4 bits. The American Academy of Dermatology recommends using a sunscreen with an SPF of at least 30, which blocks 97% of the sun's UVB rays. The highest SPF is 100 and blocks out 99% of UVB rays. But experts don't necessarily think SPF 100 sunscreen is the best choice. The more you know.
Well, that 2% from 97 to 99, I mean, apply a 97% effectiveness to a 99% effectiveness across other products and industries and tell me which one you wouldn't rather just have. Be that a parachute? Would you like the 97% effective parachute or the 99% effective parachute? Or the 97% effective condom or the 99% effective condom? Or the 97% breathable air, or the 99% breathable air. If for whatever reason they charge more for one than the other, that could be something to consider. But if I'm remembering correctly, they were the same price. So while that is good to know, your boy's fair-skinned and we know how he burns. So I'll probably just try and go with the 100 and see if it makes a difference. And then watch me wear the 100, apply it constantly, and then still freaking burn. That'll just be like, you know, as much as your boy likes it, he is just not meant for a tropical sun. His damn fair Anglo-Saxon skin. 3 out of 100 condoms have a hole, as opposed to 1 out of 100. Get a love sack beanbag. 30% of my floor is clean, making progress. Tried to switch chairs back to the one I thought I repaired and failed. Uh-oh. Like, catastrophically, as in, like, you discovered you were on the floor? Or, like, not that bad. Still have the chair I borrow from work, but that one is shit in terms of comfort and ergonomics. Really need to figure out the most comfortable ergo chair for heavy dudes like myself. Want to buy a Cloud to sit on with great back support. I always burned.
Butthole pleasures.
Hey.
It's not about butthole pleasures at all.
I mean, if the catastrophic failure led to that, is that a win or a loss? I guess it depends on where your preferences lie. It'll happen because you brought that evil on yourself. No! I always burn, but less so after the first burn. Yeah, same here, but that's... I also don't spend spending my theaters inside a dark theater and in a windowless office. I don't see the sun too much, so I can't really get that base burn to last me the summer, and that's also not good for you. So... Speaking of which, I think I do too. I think we all need new chairs. Catastrophically, as in I heard it crack when I leaned back and caught myself as the chair back fell on the floor. At least you caught yourself. You wouldn't want to find yourself ass over elbow with your knee hitting yourself in the forehead, and then the cat standing there being like, "What you doing?" as you're lying on the floor like, "Oh God, I'm broken." Speaking of which, I need my neck is getting better, says Phoenix. That's good, but your chair is shit and we think it's the cause of your neck tweak. That is also possible. It's surprising how, like, something like a bad chair or like an awkward spot on the couch or sitting weird in the car for too long can just like show you how old you're getting by how much it makes things hurt. It's weird. Why didn't it play the alert? So Chris the Lamp is throwing in a redemption for Eric Don't Eat That. since we're not doing the death squid, so we will. Where did I put this? Where did I put the snack sack? It's over there. All right, so when we take our midstream break, we will dive into the snack sack and see what we can't do. Okay, so from being both big and much less big, the best ass cushion is the purple cushion. Appear to be a good lead into the game. All right, that's what we'll do when we transition over to game mode. That was kind of yesterday. I was cleaning under my desk and pulled one of my abs as I was cleaning and cried out in pain while Oreo came to be concerned. Aww. Thank you, Anya, for sharing the link to that cushion. Better today, but still hurts. Yeah, and then, when you're in an occupation like me and some of us with our sedentary IT positions where we're just at a desk in a chair for so much of the time, you need to be moving more. I ordered and set up today an under desk elliptical machine because I was like, I want to do something while I'm just sitting in my desk. So I found some no name under desk elliptical on Amazon. It was like $80. So I set that up today and it's fine. It works. It has really weird modes to it. And there's motors in it, so for some reason it turns itself, and I guess you're just supposed to follow along, so you're not. It's like kind of seems to me to defeat the purpose of doing the work. But there's a manual mode where you can just but and then for some reason when it's in manual mode it doesn't track distance, so you have no idea I don't know. Should do an elliptical camera and a new redemption for it. It's at work though. It's not here. It's at work. It's for that desk at work because I'm sitting at that one for 4 to 5 days a week. But I'm pretty much only ever sitting here when I'm streaming, and it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work here because we have to control things like AM radio by our feet. I think I've showed you all that before, haven't I? Let's see if this stretches. Okay, I guess that's not working anymore. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Hi, everybody. Whoa! But yeah, I've got pedals down here for, and that is upside down and all over the place. So like when I turn on AM radio or all that other stuff. Who turned out all the lights? Yeah, I don't know why that didn't turn on. That was weird. Good thing you remembered pants for stream. I'm not a savage. Last thing I'd want to do is terms of service myself. You don't hit your knees on your desk. I have an adjustable desk, but it's a pretty small unit. I actually filmed the unboxing and setup and everything and made a TikTok out of it. So if anyone's really curious as to what it looks like, he said unit. At least it wasn't aiming somewhere not so facial. Fuck pants. Don't you hate pants? Honey, where are my pants? But yeah, well, I mean, we'll see. I would have liked if it, you know, did mileage, like distance and everything, so I could do a set distance every day. But what I'll probably just do is like set aside like an hour or so to just sit there and pedal while I'm doing something else. Because it is more like pedaling, but it but it has foot things, so it moves like this. But it is basically like a pedaling mechanism. I hate pants too. That's why I wear leggings every day. It's a pretty small unit. That's a peddling. Peddling the school canoe. Oh, you better bet that's a peddling. Turning on the bubbles. It's a peddling. Thinking about getting another. That's basically what this is. Here, maybe I'll show y'all. I'll show you.
Did you tell your mother you got called to the principal?
Let's see.
Do not.
All right. There we go. So this is the little TikTok I made today unboxing this.
Do not stand. Now, as you can likely see, your boy is a bit festively plump. But I work in IT, and I sit at this desk many hours a day. And I sit in the car driving 2 hours a day. Your boy spends a lot of time on his back side.
That I do.
So I've been thinking of ways that I can try to get more active while still getting my work done. And I might have a solution. An under-desk
What a catchy name.
elliptical machine. They have under-desk treadmills. And I considered that, but your boy was born with a condition called JRA, which is juvenile rheumatoid arthritis. So since the age of 4, my knees, my hips, and my ankles have been biffed. Alright, we're upside down. We'll fix that in post. We do have a remote control
Pretty useless remote, in all honesty.
or something. Oh, it's got a handle.
It's got a go handle.
And some literature, which my grandfather would refer to as a destruction manual, so we're not going to be needing that. Yeah. Okay.
Super basic.
Do not stand. Do not stand.
I will not stand for this.
Ooh, this is with protective film. Do we get a nice peel on this?
Oh, yeah.
Sexy. Oh, there's a plug. Looks like we got some rollerblade wheels on the bottom. So it rolls back and forth. Oh, I see how this works. Oh, shit. if it charges its own power. Ah well.
The beautiful, spacious room under my desk. See, it moves on its
Are
own.
you moving on your own?
It has 4 modes, and 3 of which it moves on its own.
For the laziest workout aficionados, auto mode. Guess we'll set this to distance and play around with the remote.
Yeah, it was only gone for about 16 hours.
P1, whatever that means. And you've always got big feet too. We'll see if they fit.
And I need to bring different shoes to work because my my boots that I wear are a little too
With
big for
something like
this.
big boots. But okay, there's like no resistance on that. Alright, this remote
Go
calls for
shoeless.
batteries. Did not come with any.
You got better nails than I do. Mine are so.
Have any.
It's because I play
Just
guitar.
gonna be pushing the buttons here. My guess is that P1 is like no resistance. So no. Let's see what P3 does.
Resistance is
A
futile.
little more resistance.
You can tell it how fast you want it to automatically go.
This literally is doing all the work.
I guess if for like you're recovering and you just want the movement
Speed,
without the effort.
calorie, time, and distance. Guess we'll set it for distance.
You can see it.
HA any better?
You can set it so you can see it, but it will never change. If you're in this
Okay, there's resistance.
mode that it's currently in,
Ha.
the distance never changes. The distance is only using one of the programmed
Oh, we're
modes,
sitting.
which is stupid.
We're peddling. It's a bit of
Can you use it to
resistance
power things? No, you can't. It'd be cool if you could.
on it. Alright.
They make some like that let you charge a battery that you can plug USB devices into, but those are fucking expensive.
Maybe I need to bring a pair of regular shoes to wear on this thing because these boots are not it.
But I sat and manually pedaled for like half an hour today. It's something.
Festively plump boy here. I guess I'll
He's
set this
going
up
the
for you in
distance.
future and let you know how this works out for me.
He's going for speed.
Immediate thing. I just need to add to this. You're probably best doing this in a chair that doesn't have wheels.
Pro tip.
If I get even a little bit aggressive, physics pushes me this way. Oh well. This thing was like $80, and I'm not sponsored or a shop affiliate or anything, so
Wheels.
you're gonna have to go find it for yourself if you want it, I guess. Do not stand. Do not stand.
I do not stand for this. I already made that joke. But yeah, I started like, I wonder how quick I can go on this, and I started pedaling faster, and then I just like got further and further away from it because I was wheeling myself backwards. So, but again, for what it is, for what I wanted, yeah, I'll try it out. There's other options and other models and like treadmills and other stuff like that that can go into your desk, but this is, you know, we'll see if I actually keep up with using this, and maybe I can. If it's something that I can continue doing and it's worth putting more money into, you know, more than $80, then we'll see. We'll see. But yeah. Under desk treadmills are neat. Yeah, and I was looking at those too. They cost like twice as much, and they make a lot more noise. And what I like about this little thing is it's practically silent as long as my shoes aren't squeaking on it, and it's just kind of tucked out of the way, and I can leave it in that spot. Like, I don't have to move it when I'm not using it. It can just be there. I can just, like, even if I'm just sitting there doing other things, I could just pick up my legs and put my feet on it and start going and not have to think about it. For your circulation, definitely important. I wish I could listen to my own advice. Most are walking pads. Ah! Seema! Nice to see you, Seema. But yeah, and it's more just like movement, because I tried a couple times this last year to get up from my desk and like go for a walk around the Capitol complex, but it was too hot. And I can't really do laps in my office or anything. The layout is so weird. But something like this, then I can sit and I'm at least like doing the motions of walking, even though, but it's, you know, doesn't have the impact, so it's not as tough on my arthritic knees, hips, and ankles. So, okay, we'll see how it goes. I'll keep y'all posted as to whether, you know, I'm keeping up using it or if it just gets set aside. Hope not. I hope not. It takes like no thought or effort to do it, so I might as well just try and keep with it. That's the main reason why I want to have one during my off concert season, just to move my legs more. Yeah, and something like that, you know, you can just like put in front of the couch or under your desk or something and just like sit, like while you're sitting there in a normal position, because it's like an elliptical, you don't even have to get into like a proper position. You can just kind of lean back and just like foot. And you're at least moving with a little bit of resistance, or you can turn the resistance off and just like whee. But yeah, we're here. It is a Tuesday, so that is a general reminder. It is an early night for us, especially since I have to contend with a freaking snowstorm tomorrow. Boo. So I'm gonna grab the snack sack. We're gonna take a quick break. Now-ish. I'm gonna do a quick like pre-bio break. I don't really need it now, but we're gonna do it now and then get it out of the way. We're gonna come back. Crystal Lamp redeemed Eric Don't Eat That, and then we're gonna jump in and continue with Tell Me Why. So if you've already devoured your tasty beverage, go get another one. Maybe consider stretching and moving your legs. But we're gonna get up. We're gonna do this real quick, and we'll be back and take care of all this good stuff. And I'll leave you again with Isabel Pless's new song, Shirley Temples, which has a lot of Vermont references. See if you can name them all.
Early for the mountains. Mom drove to Essex to run errands. Ian lives downtown in a complex with 4 friends. It's been 2 months since graduation. I eat and sleep and do my makeup. Designated driver at the gay club. My life is ruled by common sense and low alcohol tolerance. There are less and less things I'm afraid of. Shirley Temples and Elise I've yet to decide. Lay my nails down, I I could teleport. But at least it doesn't hurt to be here anymore. Surely temples and leaves have yet to start. Bite my nails down at 89. I hate the feeling that there is someday to be repaid. And for whatever reason I held this place. Nothing feels as big as it used to. Doesn't burrow down in my tissue. Funny how the weightless when there's nothing left to prove. I am who I was back then. I am still a teacher's kid. I guess that home was a space I had to go into. Funny how the weight lifts when there's nothing left to prove. 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 I joined a cult, I didn't mean to. I just wanted a friend. Somebody handed me a red fruit. I sunk my teeth right in. I don't know what happened. It was all so quick. Worried I'm making a habit. Out of letting my morals slip.
And we back. We back. No more snow. Are you hurt? Just my pride and the pre-existing strain from yesterday's cleaning adventure. Is this again? Isabel Pless, but I think CP Geek gave you that info. She was born in Jericho, just a couple towns over from me, but she currently lives in Nashville and is making a go of it. And she's an incredible lyricist and a great songwriter. Isabel. There's your spelling. Isabel Pless. But I didn't forget. We're going to put a dong in our mouth before we get too busy here. All right. Only it was a guy named Curtis, not Isabel. All right. Here we go. And a 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2, 3. Hua! Looks like Smarties. Swizzles. Parma Violets. No artificial colors. Those words, I can't even read them. Suitable for vegetarians. I'm limited by the technology of my time. 7 Gs. I mean, they're kind of... do we think these are like violet flavored? No! Money down! Well, I'm gonna... before we open this officially, I gotta take your snoots. There we go. Now it's official. I don't know what country these are from, if these are from the Japanese snacks or the British snacks. Well, there's some writing here. Let's see. Well, no, that's just ingredients. I feel like this might be the British snacks. Derbyshire. That sounds British to me. That doesn't smell like candy. No joke, this kind of smells like fancy bathroom soap. You know, the decorative ones you're not supposed to use that don't taste very good. So I've heard. Yeah, it's like hotel bathroom soap. Like, I guess it could supposed to smell like flowers. Okay. Well, and I guess the question we have here, this is such a small vessel of things. And I guess this will ultimately be up to Lamp. Do we try one of them? Or do I just put the whole thing in my mouth and hope for the best? It's hard to get comfort date. Oh, you're talking about chair. Yeah. And all the chairs I've ever bought sight unseen, I regretted them. Go for broke. All right, so saith the Lamp. We got to put this whole thing of Swizzles Parma Violets in our mouth at once. Oh, great. Well, they smell like bathroom soap. Eric, don't eat that. Well, just try and stop me. Please, try and stop me. All right, follow them. Very crunchy.
Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle, till the very next day. Bum, 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 bum.
Well, they don't taste like bathroom soap. Actually, they kind of do. They do not taste like Smarties. It's like old lady perfume. Oh, baby powder. Ugh. Yeah, soap. That's all it is like decorative bathroom soap and medicated powder. Oh, I breathe out through my nose, and that's all it is. It's like I have a mouthful of soap. Did you confuse what was meant for bathroom soap for candy? Do I just put the whole thing in my mouth and go for broke? Eric, 2025. Yeah, all I can think is baby powdered bathroom soap medicine cabinet. So I get generic flowery and just flowers and soap. Well, I guess on the plus side, we got it all over with in one go. Well, I guess it's been a minute since we had a redemption from the when we went from a dong into our mouth and had something that was not very good. Let's see what else it says on here. Made in UK by Swizzles Matlow Limited. New Peak, Derbyshire. Yeah, not a whole lot said on here. All right, well, thank you, Crystal Lamp, for that redemption. And a week from tonight, I'll probably be wishing for these things once we're diving into that salted mummified death squid pain water. But for now, that's just, the soap. The soapiness of it. The colors, Duke, the colors. So like lavender, kinda, but like really generic, like not a single identifiable flower, just like flowery. Like when something is like, meadow. Parma violet. Here, we got the whole wrapper here, so I'll show you the whole thing. I mean, not rolled up in a tube. Currently sitting on a backless chair in front of a god tier triple 48-inch 4K setup, desk completely full of things I need to organize that block the lower thirds of the display, watching stream on my phone. First world problems. But yeah, that's a weird candy. I guess if you're into things that taste, like meadow or spring dew, not to be confused with Mountain Dew. Or like valley mist, then maybe that's for you, because it's certainly not for me. Nothing against it, just doesn't really, it's not the sort of thing that tickles my pickle. But what does is the game Tell Me Why, and we are jumping right back in now. We should be able to get a good 45-50 minutes of play in before it's time for Marbs.
Whoa. Chris Amp just cheered 4 bits. Parma Violets are a British violet-flavored tablet confectionery manufactured by the Derbyshire company Swizzles Maglo. 1, named after the Parma Violet variety of the flower.
Well, if that's what a Parma Violet tastes like, then, ooh! Then that's not for me. But if people out there like that flavor, more power to them. That's a good idea. Mountain Dew could make this slightly better. Yeah, and I'm freaking stoked to be able to buy Code Red through SodaStream now. That's going to be sweet. I'll definitely, whenever it arrives, I will hold off on it, and we will have our first test here on stream. I will make that sacrifice for all of you. All right, where we last left our heroes. I've heard of the Blackberry Dr. Pepper. I haven't seen it yet. But I'm intrigued. I'm willing to try it out. Whereas
Hey, beautiful. Are you okay?
But I will
Girl,
especially look forward to
haven't
seeing
been
what
sleeping
Waddy
well.
thinks of it.
Here I am. That's how much I love you, right?
Being the
well, I appreciate us having a
the
girls'
number
lunch
one
anyway.
Dr.
Just give me 5
Pepper
minutes so I can
person
finish off this
in
paperwork.
the
Oh,
in
no
the
rush.
EEU
I need to
here.
drop off some stuff with Eddie. All right. Oh, help yourself to some cobbler. Mrs. Romero
You never got
sent
the
it over after I
coconut?
caught her flasher.
Say
Couldn't break
what?
her. You better hurry before Greg kills it off. Mrs. Romero's cobbler?
Well, hopefully you're able to get the blackberry,
I'll meet you in there when I'm done with
because
this.
I really want to hear what you think of it. The strawberry for me was too sweet. Even the diet version, it was just like, this is too sweet.
At least we didn't spend the night here.
I did really like the coconut. I really did. I did not listen to what this lady told us. I don't know what we're supposed to do.
What are you working on? Chief pulled over a truck for speeding this morning and found some illegal game in the back. I'm registering the ticket.
They never
Strawberries and
learn,
cream
do
wasn't
they?
really for me either. But if I
Okay,
wanted to
how did
drink
you not
something that tasted like
immediately scarf this
dessert,
down?
I guess it kind of
Kidding?
would
This is my
does the
third
trick.
helping.
But that coconut was so nice. And I feel like it was only around for like the blink of an eye, whereas the strawberry one has been around forever. Like they slowed down the wrong one or stopped making the wrong one.
Morning.
Hola, Miss Ronan.
Are you a Dr.
Hey,
Pepper
Rex.
person? Didn't
Hey,
think
Allison.
soda achieved
What brings you here
sentience.
today?
Just needed to drop off some paperwork with Eddie.
You're in love with it for about a
Chief's
month and
busy
you
right
lost
now.
interest.
Thought you could leave him in his
That's
mail
fair.
slot.
Yeah, I get flavor fatigue pretty easy. Which is why I have like 8 different SodaStream flavors on my counter. It's too much of anything and I'm like, nope.
Ooh, these look like wild berries. Mrs. Romero must have frozen them over the summer.
Oh, yes, she takes her cooking seriously. Very seriously.
Only Dr. P has become sentient. He's a doctor after all. Didn't go through soda college for nothing. Not like that scoundrel dropout Mr. Pibb. I mean, I am still Team Pibb after all, but I can admire and respect all the hard work that the doctor put into it.
Is anyone ever gonna clean these up? God, I hope no one got hurt.
This is your lunch area. Keep it clean. Attempts to say every office ever, but does it ever really stay clean? I just choose to not eat in the break room. Read restroom. Oh, I wouldn't have known. What university gives advanced degrees to soft drink? You could probably get something like that through Abide University. Along with your Doctor of Philosophy and Metaphysics, like I've got.
And intruder free.
We don't talk about
Should
that
be.
place. Out! Out, damned Spot!
I'm so sorry to keep you waiting, Allie, but I really need to finish this before I can break.
No worries, I'm not in a rush. By the way, we need to eat at the diner. I kinda called in sick, so Tessa's is out.
Peace!
We have new rules about civilians hanging around certain parts of the station. Reception booth is out of bounds. Sorry.
That's what you think. Sorry, that university ran out of funding. Along those lines now, Canada has, I believe it was today or yesterday, amended their asylum policy.
Kid-sized bandit?
So now,
weird-ass case.
American citizens who are persecuted, who are fearful and are being persecuted for their political beliefs, their sexual orientation and such, are allowed to go to the Canadian border and claim asylum. So, yeah. For your friends and family members out there who may need to know that information, you might want to pass that along. And it's literally, you go to the border, you claim asylum for one of the... you can... it's on the United Nations website in terms of claiming asylum. There's like instructions as to how to do it.
At least we didn't spend the night here.
My tummy hurts. And I'm mad at the government.
I fucking love Canada. All right, well, do we go upstairs now? I think we've looked at everything down here. She said go get some pie, but I guess we're not going to eat any pie. So we'll use a sink and wash our hands, but we can't flush a damn toilet.
What was going on with me this morning? So fucking scary.
To whoever thought it was cool to steal my keys and dig through my locker, I don't know who you are yet, but thank you for educating me on trust. I was brought up thinking personal space should be respected, but now I get it. I appreciate you helping me grow as a person, and I'd return you the favor, but I've got an allergy to all of you unhygienic fools. So how about next time, you just keep your hands off my stuff? Love, D. What's the board? Does it have a puzzle or something? Cobbler party in the break room. Don't hate on me, haters. Help yourself to some cobbler. League standings. Arctic puppies. Musher's little helpers. Snowmies and lightning howls. Only 3.98 years left.
Still gotta go upstairs to drop this off.
Thank you for telling us where we're supposed to go, Allie. Oh my god. I couldn't remember shit. Suppose I could invest in denim futures and learn how hockey works with some buds, eh?
Hang out upstairs too long. Chief's orders. Sorry.
Sure are sitting on the couch. Lurk away, Anya May. We'll page you to the service desk when it's time for Marbs. Oh, we have to sit on the couch to look at that stuff? To all officers, please maintain vigilance when visitors are on the premises. We cannot risk safety of officers or civilians or allow confidential information to be compromised.
Drop my paperwork off with Eddie.
All civilians! Visitors, detainees, witnesses must be in the company of an officer at all times. Thank you for your attention. Mailbox thieves, hotel and tourism. Charming lake house near Glacier. That looks familiar.
And butthole pleasures? It's not about butthole pleasures at all.
No, it's a charming lake house near Glacier, not a charming lake house with butthole pleasures. But if you buy it, you can do whatever you want.
Sounds like Eddie's busy. I shouldn't bother him. I probably shouldn't eavesdrop, but no more snooping.
I swear that was, like, lookable. CB Geek's gonna lurk too. Try to switch chairs. All right, CB Geek. We'll page you.
I promise I belong here this time. I wish I could have just stayed in bed all day.
I've been up all night. I should sleep all day. Mountain Dew with vodka. Or with glow sticks. Let's crack that thing open and pour it in Homestar Runner's Mountain Dew. Hear they have to pump your stomach when you drink that
No more
stuff.
snooping. Uncle's in there. He's really letting that guy have it.
Okay, put the frickin' papers. Put the fries in the bag. There you go.
I should probably drop the paperwork here. Eddie's gonna be busy for a while.
There you go, Allie. And Allie's sister. But just Allie.
wonder how Uncle's feeling about me moving away. We haven't really talked about it. At least we didn't spend the night here.
All right. Now what do we do?
I feel bad about yesterday. We were so disruptive. I hope Rosie's better soon. She must have something nasty.
No, we can't leave.
What is Greg's up to with the security cameras?
He's finally getting around to doing the upstairs cameras. Was supposed to do it months ago.
This cobbler does look amazing.
There's nothing on that plate, Allie.
About his diet, but he's not fooling anyone.
Look at that bottle of Cool Cola. It's the taste of a new generation. I have that last day rush to accomplish stuff, so I won't be able to remain. I need more time, but in the end, the same issues would lead to the same outcome. Have a good one. All right, Jim, thanks for popping in. Thanks for dropping that 5-bomb. Enjoy your remaining time, and make every moment count. And get out of here. Do the thing.
I should grab a piece of cobbler before Greg's inhales all of it.
I tried, and you would only look at it, Allie. Oh, there it is. Fucking finally, eat the damn cobbler. Thinging as best I can. That's all any of us can do.
Dessert for lunch. Pretty cool, right?
But as we say at the end of every stream, almost,
I've always had a sweet
let's fucking go! So go do the thing!
Doctor's orders. Brenda may be in for it too. God, that kid can eat. Linda's pretty concerned, but growing boys, right? He needs the extra energy. He wants to let her in wrestling. Oh boy, is he working hard. Damn. Sometimes I miss being 14.
You were not kidding about the cobbler. This may be her best batch ever.
Right?
What are you having?
Trout pie and
trout pie.
radish. I'm on a diet.
A cobbler diet?
Hey, shh, 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 shh. I won't tell if you won't.
Yeah.
What you reading?
Oh, about that dock strike and the trouble these folks are causing for everyone else. Ugh, I hate strikes. What is this, Paris, France? Come on.
It's the only way most people have to get anyone to listen.
Striking is important. It is the weapon of the masses. In solidarity.
Hey, Gregs. Huh. So, what's the criminal underbelly of Delos Crossing been up to lately?
Poachers,
So working,
vandalism,
please call me to
a
the
few
service desk when it's time for it.
memorable
Will
cases of
do,
public
Seema,
indecency.
will do.
Nothing too serious, which is fine by me. Boring is good. Not like Juneau. My daughter's always begging to move there, but that is not happening.
Why? Juneau's awesome. There's like actual things to do there.
Drugs, that's why.
Juneau,
Property crime's
baby,
double the
you
national
know.
average. People coming in all the time from God knows where.
Oh, I didn't know that. Hey, Gregs. Got any big vacation plans coming up?
We'll probably go up to Anchorage for Thanksgiving. Linda's sister lives up that way. But I'm also secretly planning a family trip to New York City for New Year's.
Oh, I would hate to go to New York on New Year's.
And I got it
Well, New
all
York City.
arranged under a fake email.
That's really cool. I'd love to go there someday.
It's probably our last big trip before Lauren's off to college, so I wanted to make it count.
I'm sure everyone will have a great time.
Hey, sorry I kept you waiting.
No worries.
You'll never believe it. We caught the mailbox bandit. And guess who it was?
Wait, huh?
You know, the perp who's been going around stealing people's mail and dumping their packages into the snow. Anyway, Dr. Torres caught him. She's got him locked in a cage in the back of her SUV.
Wait, she's got him where now?
It's a raccoon. Delos Crossing's most wanted turned out to be some trash panda stowaway.
That's funny.
And this is how legends begin.
Anyway, hun, I'm so sorry to bail, but I gotta run this little guy to animal control now. Probably best I take a rain check.
Oh, it's okay. Totally, I understand. Duty calls.
Thanks.
Yeah, duty.
I brought you a little something to make up for missing your birthday. It's not much, but...
You're kidding. I love it. Did you make this?
Sure did.
How did I get so lucky? Delos Crossing's not going to be the same without you, girl.
Oh, come on.
Right, I'll call you later. And try to get some sleep, all right?
See ya. Well, there go my lunch plans.
Hey, your brother didn't tag along today?
No.
He didn't really want to show his face around here after the mess he made yesterday, huh?
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. It got kind of out of hand.
Don't worry. We know it wasn't your idea, but... Look, we're all worried about you. This isn't the Allison we know.
The Allison you know?
Yeah. The sweet, smart girl who'd never hurt anyone on purpose. The Chief works hard for all of us. He doesn't deserve to be treated that way.
We did what we had to get what we needed.
All right. I just want you to be careful. I've been doing this for a long time. And people, they mostly don't change. Even when we really want them to.
Look, I'm really tired. Can we not do this?
Allison, I like you. I really do. I've known you since you were a kid. You're honest, stable.
I'm Officer Griggs!
I mean, if he goes down, don't let him take you with him, okay?
I can't do this.
Oh, you okay?
Please just let me go. I need air. I need some air.
I think she's freaking out, man.
Ty? Are you there? Tyler? Answer me, please. Fuck. Why is he ghosting me? God. I can't breathe. Please stop. Okay. I've been here before. This will pass. I just need to breathe in and out. Follow the circles. Just a little longer. Just keep going. In and out. My heartbeat's slowing down. Hold on. You're getting there, Allison. You're getting there. I'm okay.
Interesting use of the trigger.
What's happening?
Are you okay? Yes? Are you fibbing? I'm scared. I don't know what these people are gonna be like. Or when I'm gonna see you again.
We can still undo it. We can tell them what really happened.
No way. It's done. That's it. You're gonna be there to talk on the voice if I need you, right?
Of course. It'll almost be like we're still together.
It's time to get going now. Come on.
Wait, Chief. Just a sec. Hey, kids. I went back to the house and got a few things for you. I know how much he's meant to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sam.
Oh, kids, this is just goodbye till next time, okay?
Allison? What are you doing out here? It's freezing.
I just needed some air.
What happened? What's wrong, little moose?
Hey. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be
It's gonna be okay, Allison.
Everything's gonna be okay! I said everything's gonna be fucking okay!
That's okay, the cops are here!
You got named up. We need to talk about what happened.
I'm sorry. This morning has just been so... God, I'm embarrassed.
Don't be. You haven't had an attack in a while. What's going on?
I've just been so wrong. About everything.
Did Tyler say something to make you feel that way?
No. It wasn't him. It was me. I failed him. Over and over.
From here, it looks like you've been busting your ass to help him.
You don't understand.
Allie, you've got so much weight on your shoulders. With Tyler coming back, and your big move, you know, maybe it's time to ease off some of this other stuff that's clearly stressing you out.
If you mean Marianne, I can't. I owe it to Tyler to see it through.
Do you? I don't know why you've always blamed yourself for that. It wasn't your fault.
That's not true, Uncle. I was there.
You were 11 years old. There was nothing you could do. You can't go on letting it haunt your every waking moment. Look, you're not your mother, okay?
What do you mean?
I mean, something happened to her. Something bad. I don't know what it was, but it never left her. You can't make that same mistake. You gotta tell those ghosts to move on.
Piss off, ghosts! Fuck off! He's freaking gone. I killed her.
Uncle. It was me. I was the one who had the scissors.
What? What are you saying?
I'm a murderer. I'm a diddly erdler.
She was threatening Tyler. So I stabbed her. I killed her. I killed my mother.
But Tyler confessed. He went to Fireweed.
We lied. We lied to everyone.
Dun, dun, dun. The truth comes out.
How could you let him take the blame?
It was a mistake. I know. But we were in shock. Tyler wanted to take the blame. And I let him. But we should have told the truth.
Must have really hurt. Keeping that inside all these years.
They pretty much just bottled it up. And now it's all I can think about. Everywhere I look, she's there. I can't take it anymore.
It's not easy to admit something like that. It takes a lot of courage, Allison.
You're under arrest, murderer!
I should have seen it. I'm so sorry. None of this was fair to you two.
Thank you, Uncle.
How are you feeling now? Any better?
Relieved, actually. And really tired. I was remembering something earlier. I don't know if it even really happened. The day Tyler left for Fireweed, did Sam come by with some of our stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. He did.
I remember he brought us our goblin figurines. And we had a big group hug.
Yeah. He borrowed the house keys so he can go out and get them.
He was over at our house a lot. Fixing things, chasing off animals. I know you didn't turn up anything about who our biological father was. But did you ever think it might have been Sam?
Oof. Well, your mom and him were close, so that's a possibility, but I never found any proof, no.
I should go talk to him.
Are you sure that's a good idea? You need to get some rest.
I have to do this. And not just for Tyler. For me, too. I love you, Uncle. Thank you for everything. I'll call you later.
I killed her! Peace out. See you later.
do this. Tyler? Are you there? Okay. Guess we're still doing that.
Looking for stuff I can pilfer. As you do.
Damn it. Good. He's here.
Ooh, pretty.
All right. Let's do this.
Fucking humph.
I already got the lifters in there. Damn it. Need some thread sealant. Oh, Allie, Hello.
Hi, Sam. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Can't put any of the chain or the valve covers back on. So, did you need something?
I was hoping to. I actually wanted to check out your boat, is all.
Yeah. Well, all right, here she is.
So, I was over at the station and I was thinking about some things.
Yeah?
You've known us for a while.
Your whole lives. You puked all over my slick denim button.
That's a nice memory. Are you gonna be long? I was hoping we could talk.
I don't need my ears to fix an engine. What's up?
Never mind.
Where's your brother?
We had a fight.
Bit of sibling rivalry, huh? Oh, you should have seen me and my little brother have at it. Right up till the end.
So,
What are you doing wandering around in the middle of the working day?
I'm off today. Sam, could we talk now? It's a little important.
Ain't that what we're doing? How's the house coming along?
Honestly, physically painful. It'll be a miracle if I don't throw out my back.
Let your brother do the heavy lifting.
So he can throw his back out? Not better.
Rickshaw Tom just re-enlisted for 47 months. Fuck a duck, I need a distraction.
Well, you came to the right place. Hey, cuz, I left
I haven't seen your boat in the water for a while.
Yeah, it was time for annual haul out.
Haul out?
Oh yeah, you gotta get her up out of the water so you can fix up the haul. I've been missing some tools I need, so it's taking a while.
No bananas on board? Really?
Damn right. It's not just superstition. This one time, this greenhorn brought one on board. Well, you wouldn't believe the day we had.
I'm listening.
Boat was 50 miles south in the Pacific, and our hold was full of the morning's catch. Started pulling in our nets when they got all tangled up in our propellers. Made the damn things useless. Stopped us in our tracks, miles off land.
So what'd you do?
Well, we dropped anchor, and I had to dive under and cut out the net. Of course, when we finally managed to fix the damn thing and headed back in, there it
CP
was
Geek
on
mixed
the
to
horizon.
Caucasian.
A nasty mother of a storm.
Due to
Spent the
bides.
trip back riding out the biggest damn waves I've ever seen. 30-footers, if you can believe it.
All because of a banana.
All because of a banana.
Bounce banana.
What are you doing?
Ah, my cousin Billy bought an old motorboat, but that fool drowned the engine taking her out. Yeah, I told him I'd fix it.
I think Star is confused and it's clean under my desk. Star Kit is like, change! Things have changed! What is happening? Authorized Sam only. I think we've looked at everything there is to look at. Do we just have to keep... Oh, we have to give him the spray we picked up.
Would this help?
Oh, thanks, Princess, but that ain't it. It's in a red can.
Not a princess.
Oh, damn it.
What happened?
I busted my finger with that stupid wrench. Grab me a gauze. Should be in that cupboard over there. Yeah, the gauze should be in that cupboard over there.
Yeesh.
Sam? Are you our father?
Figured you'd ask me that question someday.
Well?
I wish I was.
What the hell kind of answer is that?
I'm sorry, Ellie. But the man you're looking for, he ain't me.
Oh, okay. Guess I'll just take your word for it then.
Hey, you got no right coming in here, getting angry at me for something I got nothing to do with.
You two were so close. I know you meant something to her.
You honestly think I would have let you two grow up without a father? I may be a deadbeat, but I'm no coward.
But you must know something.
I truly don't. Your mama, she never... Look, we were just friends. I mean, take a look at old Sam. No woman like Mary Ann would ever think twice about a guy like me.
I'm so sick of this. I'm so tired of trying to unravel all of Mary Ann's fucking secrets. I don't understand her. I want to hate her so much. But I don't even know who she was.
Come with me. I want to show you something. Come in. Come in.
Oh. When was the last time you cracked a window?
Heat's on the fritz. Come over here. Sit with me.
What's all this?
Here, I kept a few things.
Can I?
Your mother made that. Oh, she was a real artist, that one. Kind of like you.
Swords and schemes.
Oh, I took her to see that for her birthday. She hated every second of it. Whole drive back, she talked about how it butchered the books.
Did you like it?
Well, fell asleep before I even saw a sword.
Dear Sam, most bears only live to 20 or 25, so congratulations on making it to 29. I certainly wouldn't have survived long out here without you, so thanks again for everything you do. Laura's a very lucky woman. I know you think the best part of your past has been erased, but as long as you don't forget, the Eniac Chak Rose will always be seaworthy. It just might look a little smaller in memory. I hope you get some time out the water with Richie this weekend and catch everything you deserve, including some new memories. Happy birthday, my cherished friend, Mary Ann.
I remember this. We got this on our trip to Juneau.
Uh-huh. She saved up for a whole year to make that happen.
Dear Sam, I'm writing from the little hotel you recommended in downtown Juneau, and you were right. The kids loved the whale mural. Our other favorite was the Raven mural at City Hall. Today we took the tramway to the top of Mount Roberts. Kids wanted to hike the trail, but we only made it to the totems. Tomorrow we're going to hike to Nugget Falls to see if the glacier still looks like what's on the other side. Hope, hope. Hope you're hauling them in by the barrel load, Mary Ann.
She looks happy.
She was.
When was this? Why are you wearing a square hat?
Oh, yeah, that was when I finally got my captain's license. Mary Ann's the one who pushed me to get it. Made me wear that stupid hat when I had to take the oath. Huh. Yeah, Laura took this one.
Need me some wigglings to go with this White Russian.
That barn for months.
Sounds like a good combo.
Son of a bitch to sheath.
Especially if they're from a certain
Rain just
caboose.
Kept on leaking into the loft.
Wait, the barn has a loft?
Oh, yeah. You didn't know?
Oh, she didn't tell us. Is that a trap door?
Yeah. She had me close the whole thing up. Told her it was going to be real hard to get any hay up there, but she said she didn't mind.
Do you know what's up there?
I could tell she didn't want to talk about it, so I respected that.
Well, we're gonna have to empty it out for the sale, so I guess we'll know soon enough.
Al, are you really gonna go through with this? It's like I told you, that house meant everything to your mama. It's all we got left. You can't just throw it away.
I'm sorry. I know how hard this has been on you. But you need to move on.
What's done is done.
Maybe it would help to talk to someone about it?
I ever tell you about the time I broke my leg? Shin bone snapped in 3 different places. It's stuck on my ass for a month. No use to anybody. I was so down I couldn't even bring myself to get out of bed. But your mama, she has having none of that. She got me up one morning and drove me to a nice spot by the harbor. We watched the boats come in and out all morning. You can't let yourself be defined by the parts that are broken. That's what you told me. You gotta find a way to work with what you got. Think about that a lot. Gotta remember.
Well, that was pretty heavy. Are you my daddy? Learn the truth about Sam's relationship to the twins. All right, and once. Are you my daddy?
I'm going to kill you!
Hey, Tyler? I've been looking all over the place for you. You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Whoa, whoa. Hey, let's get you off your feet, okay? Come on.
All right, well, before we jump into the next part of this story, I think that's a natural place for us to call it for the night. It is now 11. It is a Tuesday, so we got to end a little early, so it's time to jump on over and play some Marbs.
Calling all Marb stars, calling all Marb stars. It's 11 p.m. The Marb train is about to leave the station, so polish up those shiny balls and bring them down to the service desk. That's right, polish up those shiny balls, bring them on down to the service desk. It's time to play Marbles on Stream. It's time to play Marbles on Stream. Oh, yeah.
Considering streaming Assassin's Creed, if I could pilfer a Raider-Rooney. Sure. When we finish up Marbs, we will head on over. Is that the pirate one where you're in the ships? Is that the one you said you got? Yo ho ho. Yar. It's driving me nuts. I haven't even started it. Well, perfect opportunity then. All right, exclamation point play, everybody. Mare Bear, she was right there. Ready to go. HB! Nice to see ya. Oh, there's Anya May. I was about to page you.
Paging SEMA, if it's not too early for you. Paging SEMA, you're wanted at the service desk for Marbles on Stream.
You have a link to the live stream of the comedy show tonight. Share away! Are you going to make us wait until tomorrow or Saturday to learn what you ordered? You hope you did okay. Well, you've been doing good at the ones you've been hosting. So, hopefully that translated. All right, we got Waddy, Fates, HB, myself, Rickshaw Tom, CB Geek, Mayor Bear, Seema, and Anya May. Exclamation point play if I didn't say your name. All right, thank you for the link. Can't bring yourself to watch it yet. That's fair. And there's Phoenix bringing us up to double digits. So we got Phoenix, Waddy, Fates, HB, myself, Rickshaw Tom, CB Geek, Mare Bear, Seema, and Anya May. If I didn't say your name, you're not on the board. Exclamation point, play. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Just in time. How y'all been doing? Been lurking a while now. Who's been an issue for me lately. It's really hard to work funds for food when you're picky and... Oh, text moved. Can't cook from scratch. We're hoping to learn soon, but that's not a guarantee. Well, I tell you what, YouTube is a fantastic source, as is, as is TikTok in all honesty. But there's, or a third option, may seem weird, but like, ChatGPT or another AI. Tell it what you like, tell it what you don't like, tell it what you have, and then let it suggest things for you, and then it can tell you how to make them. HB's been lurking, haven't been a good day. Was up all night because it was 12 years ago. I'm like, I saw your post about that, and it hit you harder than you thought. On top of that, you called out of work due to an ocular migraine and slept for about 13 hours. It still hasn't gone away. Dang, HB, sorry to hear that. Well, everybody send hearts, hugs, and loves to HB. And that's just one thing on top of another thing on top of another thing. Well, we're happy you're here, HB, and we're sorry you're going through all that. Well, pretend I didn't leave caps lock on for that. I'm so sorry, HB. All right, well, let's get rolling on race number one here, and I'll try not to choke on my own spit. Huge hogs. Our world record on this course was set by Mothman 666 at 1 minute 57 seconds. Are we more powerful than a legendary cryptid? I guess we will find out. Oh, buddy. All right, Phoenix, first one out the funnel. We got Mare Bear and HB duking it out for second and third place, respectively. Directly into a absolutely massive hell of a chungus of a tumble dryer of despair. The biggest one I've ever freaking seen. Good Lord. Oh, and it's right next to the smallest tumble dryer of despair I've ever seen. Oh, and Waddy and Fates going off for some Yeats of pizza. Look at how tiny this tumble dryer of despair is compared to this big old Chungus monster. Damn it, so close. What is taking the Marbs so long? All right, Rickshaw Tom. First one out of the big Chungus tumble dryer. Heading towards the one that is so small. The so small tumble dryer of despair. I think my issue with YouTube cooking is kind of dumb, but when I go shopping, I'm kind of on autopilot and I'm mainly on instinct. Wish grocery stores have more cheapish snack foods other than chips. As a result, I everything to improvise as I hate shopping, but since it's a necessity, I just deal with it. Well, what did Mom always say? Make a list. It'll help you. It'll help you stay off autopilot. So either the marbles are teeny tiny, or this course is like massively huge. That is the biggest pegboard I have ever seen. So you better watch it. You get hit in the butthole by one of them. It's not going to be a good time. We got Rickshaw Tom versus Phoenix here. Looks like Rickshaw Tom potentially going to make it to the drop. We have the teeny tiniest little... Oh, and Rickshaw Tom got pegged out of the finish. And Phoenix securing the W.
It's not about butthole pleasures at all.
Well, whether it was a butthole pleasure or not, it secured the 8th for Rickshaw Tom. Top out there. All right, your boy with a sexy silver, Mare Bear in 3rd. Here comes Anya May for 4th. But a good, and for a YouTube source in terms of like cheap and easy things to cook, one of, I think, the best YouTubers for that. The channel is called Dollar Tree Dinners. This woman, Rebecca, who's like her specialty is like stretching $1 as far as it can go. Not everything she does is from Dollar Tree, but like she has all these super creative recipes and ways to cook things, taking into account like whether for people that might not have access to a stove and only have a microwave, for example. So step 1 of hat trick. And Rickshaw Tom got 2 steps of a hat trick with the 8th and the Yeats of Pizza. But yeah, check out Dollar Store Dinners, Fates. If anything, she's just got a really nice channel, and her videos are really chill. How can I say? I'm a man of many hats. Perhaps 3, perhaps 4. You just found your Johari window from 2015. All right, let's move on to race number 2, Electric Boogaloo, Marble Stratosphere Adventure, ! Play. If anyone feels like selecting 5 to 6 words that you feel describe me, that would be fun. And if you want to do your own Johari window, I'll contribute. Can you describe what I've never heard of? I've never heard of a Johari window before. What is that? Maybe it's one of those things that I know what it is. I just don't know like what that term is, you know. But ! Play, everybody. I do make a list when I can, but once I get in there, for the most part, I forget to look at it and get in and out as quickly as possible. Thinking of getting more tuna, mayo, and bread next month. I'm terrified to use the stovetop when home alone, but tuna salad might help limit eating too much since I need a can opener. So it's just when you learn what people think of you that you didn't realize, basically. And you learn what you think about yourself that other people's don't know. Okay, interesting. I guess I just haven't heard that term. Well, Fates, again, that this also circles back around to Dollar Tree dinners, because she does tailor some stuff to people who might only have a microwave or limited means of actually cooking things. Because not everybody has a stove or an oven or a toaster or, appliances like that. And a lot of people don't have a whole lot of money to spend and need to be able to stretch things as far as possible. So, check it out. Just check out some of her videos. It's one of those things that I wish if YouTube had existed when I was growing up. I think it's something that Mom could have gotten a lot of use out of, because she tried to do this. Because she tried to do a lot of the same stuff, just not really as successfully. I like the dollar store meal vids. Yeah, even if it's stuff like I wouldn't eat this myself or make this, but it's a great idea and it's a great source, because there's so many people out there that need that sort of information, because they may not have access to fresh produce and may only be able to shop at a Dollar Tree or only be able to shop at a Walmart. That was the most honorable way of saying that. No, I mean, she was really creative. It was out of necessity, but Mom was really creative in the kitchen. Sometimes it was a little weird, but it was part of why me in my early adolescence I got really into cooking shows and stuff, as I was I wanted to be able to make better food. All right, we got Anya May, HB, Seema, Mare Bear, CB Geek, Fates, Waddy, Phoenix, and your boy. I think we're missing one. We're missing one Marb star here. I've been able to lower the soda I drink significantly, at least. Chips are supposed to be my next goal, and I'm just going to have to work on it. The main thing I'm thinking of forcing myself to learn to cook from scratch is pasta. I may not like pasta sauce, but a box is cheap. Well, then again, you don't necessarily have to use, jarred sauce either. There's so many other ways you can dress pasta simply and cheaply. There's a whole world of stuff out there. They're filling in small amounts and if nothing else, Patrick noodles. What is a Patrick noodle? I think that's a reference I don't understand. Oh, is Tom not on? No, Tom's on the board. All right, we got 10. All right, who was the last? Maybe it was Tom was the last one. All right, well, let's get rolling here. Plain ass noodles with butter and garlic powder. Banging. Little crushed red pep if you like a little heat. Add some real garlic, a little parsley. You basically made a scampi. Maybe a splash of lemon. Patrick noodles are what Mom called the special pasta she made for me. Cheese sauce, butter, garlic powder, and... where'd that name come from? Yeah, that's basically what I just described. Aside from the meatballs, though, but... those are a solid protein option. All right, yeah, there's something about the cheap ass shaky cheese that I like real imported Italian Parmigiano Reggiano as much as the next person, but sometimes you need that cheap ass shaky cheese if you're, because it has a taste to it, has a certain taste and texture to it that the real ass parm just doesn't have. Yeah, I wonder who Patrick is. I mean, my thought was like, is it like a SpongeBob reference? I'd really like to know the reference. Is it spaghetti? No, this is Patrick. No clue. She just always called it that. Okay. I guess that's one of life's mysteries now. Patrick Noodle. Well, thanks for sharing that. I never heard of Patrick Noodles. The really similar thing we had was garlic spaghetti, which as I found later in life is just our Americanized way of saying pasta aglio e olio. Mars mission. All right, HB was the first one to make it to Mars. Your boy in second. Here comes Fates for third. Take that, Elon. Seema in fourth. Mayor Bear fifth. Phoenix in sixth. CB Geek seventh. Oh. Waddy got eighth. Rickshaw Tom got Yeetza Pizza left behind on Earth. And Anya May ninth. But Waddy got eighth. And HB with the W. Well done, everybody. Well done. All right, let's move on to race number 3. Halfway there, Chaotic Absurd Abyss. Exclamation point play. Another thing that's surprisingly easy to do is like a from scratch stovetop mac and cheese, as opposed to like, you know, the box with the powder. I didn't even really watch TV growing up, so I had no clue where it came from. I always thought it was from one of the shows or books. You know, it probably is what it is. Maybe at some point I'll find something in her writing referencing a Patrick, and I'll be like, there it is. There's the Patrick noodles. It's just such a funny name. But exclamation point play. Oh, I guess I should heed my own advice. Exclamation point play. We're only missing one Marb star. I do Velveeta shells and cheese on occasion, but it's that's even when I was a little kid and we were growing up, like when we would have shells and as kid we called them macaroni and shells when I was a little kid. And it was a special occasion when we got macaroni and shells as opposed to regular macaroni and cheese. Real mac and cheese should be made with bechamel for the win. Yeah, I've got the two. I've got my two ways of making it. The bechamel stovetop way is probably my preferred method, but also for purely nostalgic reasons. My grandma used to make like a layered macaroni and cheese casserole, which is like an old New England thing, which is like all the ingredients of a mac and cheese, but but you layer them all separately in a casserole dish like you're building a lasagna, and then you top the whole thing up with milk, and then you put crackers on top and bake it until basically the milk all evaporates. It's weird, but the texture and everything is like totally different from what you could think of as mac and cheese. But it's how my grandma used to do it, and I have a nostalgic soft spot for it. You know what? I bet she learned it from JSC. She spent so much time working in the cafe, and that would explain why I didn't know, because after college she moved to Connecticut, etc., etc. It's possible. Definitely possible. Get into the Doc Brown levels of liquor tolerance. Great Scott! By the way, what the fruck happened to Kraft mac and cheese the past few years? It's kind of yeah. Like, not only do you have less and less in the box, but like what you do have is just like, ugh. Probably gonna buy Annie's next time I want some. I found that in terms of like the boxed mac and cheese, like generic store brand Spirals taste the closest to what I expect it to taste like. But like, yeah, it's weird. It's probably just, you know, them trying to make it even cheaper than possible while also charging more for it. All right, let's get a rolling here. Yeah, maybe sometime I'll have you come over and I'll show you how to make like a from scratch stovetop mac and cheese. Show you how easy it can be. This is a weird one. We got some deadly lasers too, so we got to be and some kablamos. Oh, HB hit the kablamos. Rickshaw Tom, CB Geek, Seema all hit the kablamos. CB Geek stealing that 8th courtesy of the kablamo. You've had that version before. No, CB Geek hasn't noticed a difference. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe my tastes have changed over the years, but I don't think it tastes the same. It almost seemed like it had a weird sourness to it. And it's not like a really recent thing. It's like the last couple of years, to the point where like I'd have to doctor it up. Waddy joined in for Yeetsa Pizza as well. Fate's currently in the lead. On you May 2nd, your boy in 3rd, Phoenix in 4th, Mare Bear in 5th. We're working through these whatever the heck flaming engines these are. The last batch of boxed mac and cheese we got was so disgusting I couldn't eat it, and Chris got a not happy tum. They have changed so much, it's like eating salt with slight cheese flavor. Yeah. Maybe I just have a bunch of new old stock. Haven't ordered mac and cheese for... Well, yeah, maybe. It's like ever since like early COVID days and like the supply chain shortages and everything, they started making a lot cheaper while also making a lot more expensive. Oh, and Mare Bear finishing first. Phoenix right behind her. Well done, Mare Bear. Here comes Fates for 3rd. Now it's Anime versus your boy here for 4th and 5th respectively. To me, I find Kraft has changed the cheese powder. The noodles are the same for the most part. Yeah, they're just as cardboardy as ever. It's whatever's in the powder that's different. And Anime in 4th. Now it's just your boy versus the Flames of Oblivion. And Anya May offering up the 4th to Fates. All right, moving on to the penultimate race, number 4 out of 5, Balancing Absurd Amusement! Exclamation point play. Nope, gotta take the hat off. That would have been bad luck. But yeah, for those years when I was like 12 through 15 and I really got... It was more like between like 10 and 14 or 15 when I really got into culinary stuff. A big part of it was because like it was right at the beginning of when cooking shows started to pick up steam as being a popular thing on TV. And then like wanting to be able to eat some of these fancy things, but the only way, because it's not like I could go to a restaurant and afford to buy them or anything, but a lot of them, like the individual ingredients, were pretty cheap. So if I could make it, then I could have it. And then once you get comfortable with making that stuff and you're not beholden to, I need to make this by the recipe 1000% accurately, otherwise it is going to be wrong, then you learn like how so much of cooking is just basically edible art and you can do whatever you want with it. The exception to that is baking, because baking, while it is also an art, baking is a science because you have to be precise. But regular cooking, it is an edible art, and you can't, well, you can, but for the most part, you can't catastrophically mess it up. One. Good job, Mayor Bear. Also, the main reason I haven't gotten tuna lately isn't issues with the tuna itself, but something kind of frucked with their pricing. Why are their bundles more expensive than buying the same number individual? I mean, it's odd. Even you really got to pour over the shelves, and because sometimes the multi-packs are more expensive when they should be cheaper, and sometimes vice versa. Apparently, I just needed to be in the shower. Ooh. Had to get all wet and soapy. And then you were able to finish first. Boxed mac and cheese isn't as good as it used to be for me. Maybe it's because I got used to healthy food. Could be. Once I learned how to make really good homemade mac and cheese, like, it is kind of tough to go back to the box. But sometimes, like, you want that fake nasty flavor. But even then, the fake nasty flavor just isn't right anymore. Still eat Velveeta, though. Remember watching Yan Kan Cook and Julia Child as a kid. There was we used to get CBC, the Canadian channel, and every afternoon, I think at 4:00 or so, there was this cooking show that would come on, and I don't remember what the guy's name was, but he was super happy, he was super chill, he had this white beard, and he would just make these really, really nice looking things, and his show came on right before The Simpsons, so I would watch that cooking show and then I would watch The Simpsons. Mayor Bear, take it from someone who is used to unhealthy food. It's not as good here either. I hate cooking. Way too stressful. Bake, I can bake. And that's the thing, like I'll cook any day of the week, but if I have to bake something, I'm like, ugh. I agree. Baking is precise while cooking. Pinch here, dash. Yeah, when I cook, I rarely ever measure anything. Everything is just eyeballs and guesses, because, like, I know what this tastes like. I know how much of this I like. Like, the only unit of measure I have is these 3 fingers. That's how I measure. All right, we got 9 Marbs. We got 1 person holding out on us. We got Fates, Phoenix, Seema, Anya May, myself, CB Geek, HB, Mayor Bear, and Waddy. I think we're missing Rickshaw Tom. I make Chris cook. Asks Fates, he knows. Well, the deals I used to like to make were I'll cook. I'll cook if the person I'm sharing the meal with cleans, like does the dishes and everything. But I enjoy cooking. That's what I do. All right, there's Rickshaw Tom. All right, let's get a rolling, because the time is a ticking. I can cook, but I'm still a recipe girl unless it's something I've made tons of times. I'm better at baking, though. Ah! Wait, what the heck? All right, we're going in multiple directions. No, we're only going this way? This is a weird course. All right, we're going to warp spot to somewhere. World record on this course, 2 minutes, 48 seconds. All right, where are we warping to? Oh, okay. I see what we're doing. I really want to learn how to make hamburger, like a hamburger, or just like what to do with hamburger. That would be effort that I would absolutely utilize. It's cheaper than what meal stuff I have to get anyway. It's annoying how stingy Costco is now. I can't even go to Costco as somebody and get my chicken without them having to pay for it. No carry cash, would rather avoid paying back with PayPal or Venmo. Alex/Xander can have a cabinet of mystery ingredients and somehow make a medical meal out of it. No measuring anything. Oh, that's ground beef is an absolute staple, and there's so much you can do with it. Honestly, cooking ground beef is so easy. It's literally, you put it in the pan and you cook it until it's all brown. That's it. And season it. Yeet's a pizza for CB Geek and your boy. And if you're making an actual hamburger, you just take the meat in your hands, make it into a patty, and put it in the pan. Or if you're like crumbling it up for something, you just put it in the pan and use the spoon and break it all up and stir it occasionally until everything turns brown. Looks like we got Fates leading the charge here. This is a weird course. Oh, kablamo! Fates off the board. I mean, ground beef is basically a staple for me. Almost all of my meals revolve around like, okay, I'm going to take this ground beef, and what it turns into depends on how I want to season it. Phoenix off the board. Oh, Fates getting kablamoed into that 8th. Yep, the trick is making sure the pan is hot before you add the meat so it won't stick. But even then, even if it does, it'll release once it's done once it's cooked. Fate's out there. But if I were to get 4th, we could trade. Oh, well, close, Waddy. Close. You got 5th. Everybody's getting kablamoed off this course. And everyone else can't get out of the damn elbow here. I hate these freaking elbow pipes. I try getting healthier foods, but they're expensive as balls for not that much. Only bananas and apples are worth it for their price anymore. Raw carrots are cheap at least. Well, another great option for veggies and produce is frozen. Usually it's like $1 to $2 a bag for a pound of frozen vegetables, and something like corn, peas, carrots that you can just like, say you got some ground beef in a pan that you've chopped up and you're cooking up, then you just go to the freezer, get some of your frozen peas, frozen corn, frozen carrots, or whatever. Just throw that into the pan with your hamburger while it's cooking. Then once those things are cooked, or while that's cooking in another pan, if you want to go super simple, get a packet of mashed potatoes, cook that per the instructions. Then once the hamburger and veg is done, put that in a bowl, put the mashed potatoes on top, and guess what? You just made a shepherd's pie. We're stuck in an eternity loop here. Yeah, we're at terrible timing here. I think we're going to have to forfeit. I don't think we're getting out of this. All right, final race, Electric Spicy Rumble. Let's get ready to Electric Spicy Rumble! Exclamation point play. I would suggest to buy whatever's on sale that week and make something yummy out of it. Yep, that is the approach I like to do. I've of all the different types of proteins and meats out there, the one that I've liked the least for the entirety of my life is pork. But that seems to always be the cheapest thing. So I've been trying to think of things I can do with that. It's ridiculous how cheap like a pork loin is. Phoenix asking CP Geek if he can print 3D print individual miniatures pieces. Oh shit, Top is gonna stream. Same. I only really like sausage and hot dogs, and I'm iffy on bacon. That's it.
We've tried nothing.
Yeah, like I like bacon just fine, but like I don't know, something about the I don't know if it's the taste or the texture or what, but pork has just never done it for me. Boom, ba, 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 boom, boom, ba, da, ba, 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 da, boom. It's got a I don't know, it's got such a different texture to it than chicken or beef or anything else. It's almost, I want to say, crunchier. All right, we got 8 Marbs. Our magic number was 10, so who we missing? We got Seema, HB, your boy, Rickshaw Tom, CP Geek, Waddy, Phoenix, and Fates. I feel like I have an advantage in that I was raised by parents who lived through the Great Depression. These folks know how to stretch $1 and stretch a meal. Yeah, my grandma was the same way. She knew what she was doing. And she, coming out of the Depression and everything, that's where a lot of how I learned to cook was just like hanging out in the kitchen with my grandma and wanting to help out. All right, 9 Marbs. We got Anime, Fates, Phoenix, Waddy, Rickshaw Tom, myself, CB Geek, Seema, and HB. I think we're just missing Mare Bear. Pork is way too fatty or gooey for me. Beef usually gets over it through cooking, while chicken and turkey usually don't give enough to be noticeable. Pork can be too fatty. The tenderloins, though, which are usually pretty cheap, are really lean. So you don't really have the gooey, slimy pork fat to worry about. Because I think that's what it is. Like the texture of the pork fat, I don't like. All right, we got our 10 Marbs, so last call. Bring your Marbs to the service desk. We're about to roll on the last race. If you're not here, you're going to be locked in the store overnight. Last call. Thank you for shopping at Ames. Pork is the second white meat. It's comparable protein and fat content-wise to chicken, but yeah, if you notice a textural issue with it, then skip it. And I think part of my textural issue with pork is like cooking it to death. like I know you're supposed to cook it all the way through, but I think historically I've always just like, for some reason, get paranoid about pork and end up overcooking it. So it's just like really tough and chewy. But even again, just not real. It's fine. It's fine to not be big on it. We don't all have to like all things. But I also just don't like that there's food I don't like. So I literally tried for like 2 straight years to try to force myself to like cilantro, even though I have the gene that makes it taste like soap. I legit tried just like brute force trying to make myself like it for like 2 years and just could not do it. And any progress I had made in that time, once I stopped, as soon as it came back around, again, it was like I lost all that progress. I hate cilantro. Gotcha, I've had a few chewy pork steaks. Yeah, remember that thing with shepherd's pie? I'm so texture oriented with the food that it's insane. Oh, I know. I was as an example. Like with just a couple ingredients, you can otherwise turn it into something else. But something like a shepherd's pie, if you like all those ingredients, just making a deconstructed shepherd's pie. So like, you have your mashed potatoes, have your meat, have your vegetables, just separately on a plate, as opposed to like layered in a casserole. Even just different ways to approach recipes like that, as opposed to putting all the different textures and everything together in a casserole, deconstructing it. So you got all the things there, they're just separate. So you can eat them separately in the order that you prefer. Oh, looks like Anya may be getting the W here, but here comes Mare. Oh, CB Geek just glitched through the floor. No, are they glitching through the floor or are they just falling? I don't know what the hell's happening here. But Anya May with the W. Mare Bear got that sexy silver. Oh, well, we got Seema, Fates, Phoenix, Rickshaw Tom, CB Geek, and HB all going for Yeats a Pizza. Looks like I'm joining. Now, I think Waddy got stuck. What the heck is this thing? There's this terrifying steel door here, and Waddy got stuck. I guess just waiting for the flames of oblivion at this point. And apparently, some family jewels just exploded all over Anya May and Mare Bear. This course is weird. I'm glad we're getting out of here. Tom, how dare flame me up. I can't really eat a shepherd's pie if it's cooked all together. I can only really eat it separate. For me, it's the same reason I don't like ice and soda. Makes it decent. Yeah, and that's fine. But it's more just like the fact you can take something like that, deconstruct it, like if you like all the ingredients, and there you go. As long as I don't know, it's just taking that sort of approach to all these other foods. It's like, okay, if it's just a combination issue, but I like all the ingredients, well, why don't I just eat them separately then? All right, but let's head on over to Victory Valley, see who stands tall and proud and is going home with all the gold, glory, and bragging rights. And in third place, going home with LeBron's, we've got... Hey, it's your boy. And at second place, going home with silver, sexy silver, we've got... Phoenix! And in first place, going home with all the gold, all the glory, and all the bragging rights is none other than the most... Excellent! Mare Bear! Mare Bear finishing first and showing us how it's done. 104 points. Massive W for Mare Bear. Phoenix second, 72-1. Your boy in third, 62-0. Anya May getting that overall fourth, 53-1. Fates just missing the fourth, getting 39-0. HB sixth, 30-1. Waddy seventh, just missing that eighth. which got sneakily tooken by Rickshaw Tom. CB Geek in 9th and C-Maw rounding things out here. Kid! Good job, Bear. Top out there. But whether you won or lost, you were here, and that means you are excellent on this blessed day. So a Yates of pizza to us all.
Fucking
Because we are all amazing. And with that, we draw another Tuesday to a close. Ran a little later than I intended, but that's okay. Because we're all here and we make it all worthwhile, even if it means getting a little less sleep. But that's okay, because I got to spend it with good people. All right, so normally we don't raid out on a Tuesday, but we're going to raid out tonight because Rickshaw Tom is currently playing the Assassin's Creed game that has the boats and the pirates and everything. So we got the opportunity to raid, so we're going to do that. So we'll head on over to Rickshaw Tom's channel. And we will be back same normal time Friday night for some more shenanigans as we like to do. And I hope everybody has a great rest of your week. And if you stream between now and then, I will see you then, or I will hang out with communities on those streams. And otherwise, I hope everybody has a fantastic night. Your boy is ready for bed here. And what? That was a fucking mosquito. Where the hell did a mosquito come from? Well, that's a weird mystery to leave on. But with that being said, all we have left to do is say so long and good night. So long and good night.
Zamp! Zamp!
We got 2 Zamps, but no butthole pleasures? It says butthole pleasures. We got 2 Zamps. Why do we get 2 Zamps? And I guess Pocket Man stole the butthole pleasures. So, all right, well.
Hey. Everything's gonna be okay.
Okay. Yeah, we don't need the butthole pleasures.
Okay.
Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Bring those butthole pleasures over to Rickshaw Tom's stream. Bring them over now. Okay.
And butthole pleasures? It's not about butthole pleasures at all.
Hi. I am in a very